I love being an attorney. I love being a public defender. It's truly a dream for me. My name is Kirby, and I am an assistant public defender. There are so many reasons why I became a public defender. I mean, I gotta admit that it kind of all started with me in college, and I was taking my intro to criminal justice class and got into a debate with another student about Trayvon Martin. And this is in like the middle of class. And then my teacher at the time goes, Kirby, you need to see me after class. And I'm like, well, dang, like what did I do this time? You know, I'm like I might have been the only Black person in the class. I might have been one of two in the class. So I'm like, of course, I'm in trouble. Lo and behold, after class, he tells me that I should consider going to law school because I'd be a great attorney. And then it was pretty much from then on out that I decided I need to be a public defender because someone needs to defend the most vulnerable people. They don't need help prosecuting anyone. And me becoming a prosecutor, I wouldn't have been able to make in effect the changes that I think need to be made. I felt that I would be more equipped to do that as a public defender, to not only help people individually, but eventually if they have a good enough case that ends up on appeal, that ends up winning on appeal, that ends up helping everyone across the state. We're honestly really having a good working knowledge of all subjects is very helpful. Writing, there's a lot of writing. As a lawyer, a lot of research goes into being a lawyer. So yeah. Oh man, it's just a psychology. Like my background is in psychology. I have my bachelor's degree in psychology and then I went to law school. So there are so many misconceptions about public defenders. First and foremost, we all went to law school and we all took the bar exam in our respective states where we are practicing. We hear the phrase public pretender a lot. Like, we're not pretending to be lawyers. We're also not pretending to be DAs. We represent our clients and we're not just trying to push cases through. To a lot of people, it may just seem like they show up to court and there's this attorney that's just shoving an offer in their face. And I get that, like, to them, it's, like we're just kind of like putting offers in their faces. And for us, it's that, one, we have to tell you every single thing that is offered. We are ethically obligated to. We can't, even if you tell us that you'll never take an offer, we still have to tell you every offer that's being presented. Because you never know that, there might be an offer that you never considered that you might take. So we have to tell you. And also we are also dealing with how many other people on any given day. So if it seems like we're being short with you on the day of court, it's because we're also dealing with like 20 other people behind you. So that is one thing that is not a misconception, is that we are overworked and that we have a lot of cases usually. And, that's fine, but also everyone knows that, like, so understand that we are doing everything we can and we are working hard to make sure every single one of you is getting the representation that you deserve and is not only constitutionally required, but, just a step above that. Work is stressful every day. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But it's kind of good stress because I really love what I do. I don't mind the stress of the job because it's what I literally signed up for this, So I'm stressed, but I'm also stressed because I know that what I do is going to impact someone's life. Really the funniest stories happen with my colleagues in the office, the other public defenders, while we're all in the lunchroom, like just anytime that we're in the lunchroom is probably going to end in laughter and fun times. Yeah. It's sometimes they're hilarious. I'm just like, yo, seriously? I'm like, really?